Alright, so there was my second recent decisive defeat of the Prussians. You can see that they lost nearly 1,000 men to only my 165. So I'm in pretty good shape here. Very few of the Prussians escaped, but it looks like they ran out into my lands, which is very convenient for the computer, because now they can raid my lands and cause all kinds of trouble for me, even though they've been defeated. So that is really, really irritating. I still am making no money because most of my economic buildings have been destroyed. You can see, like, this building right here is producing no income for me. Yeah, it's just a real pain in the butt. And I have so many troops that I have to maintain that I also just can't. It says I can raid this trade route here. That'd be nice. I am going to go ahead and attack the Austrians in Silesia. Hopefully put some hurt on them there. I'm going to maintain the siege here and make them come attack me. I wish, I need to recruit, let's see, a unit of militia or something to garrison the city in case these ragtag remnants of the Prussians come attack. Really annoying that they retreat further into enemy territory when they ought to be retreating towards their territory. We'll see if the AI decides to use them in an annoying manner this turn, because the Prussians are coming up. So let's find out what happens. Yep, there they go. Check it out. Unfreaking believable. Well, I'm going to see if I can defend this city with these few troops. I can probably put my guys in a building or something. Buildings and defend the town. And this is a slow motion video that I like to call "Don't Anger Patchy's Relatives." So here, this one's for you, Patchy, and all your pain that has been caused. And even though that pain was caused by me, your relatives are going to take out their aggression on the Prussians. Check this guy out. He's like, "For Patchy." I don't know what he's doing, but he's pushing him way back there. Take him out. Oh, you see that? Clubbed him with the butt of the bayonet. You filthy Prussian. That's for my cousin Patchy, even though you didn't hurt him. Check out this Prussian. I'll give you all 50 cents if you leave me alone. 50 cents apparently will only buy you a couple of Patchies, but not the whole group. So there you go. That was the revenge of the Patchies. Let me get back to the campaign. That I only lost two Patchies, and defeated that Prussian force, which still has men remaining somehow. I mean, they've lost 2 battles, but, you know, they still have men remaining. It's absolutely amazing. So here comes Prussia, and they actually have a ton of good troops, a freaking crapload of good troops. If I can defeat them here, though, it's going to put Prussia into a serious hurt, as I just delivered a couple of serious blows to them. But you can see that they have Death Head Hussars and a ton of line infantry, so this is going to be a very, very tough battle to fight. I'm going to have to make sure that I outflank them and use every advantage. I'm kind of in the middle of a desperate fight here. The Prussians have a lot of troops, and it's a serious threat to me. Here I got lucky and beat off a huge Prussian offensive on my right flank. I wasn't recording a minute ago because I really needed to focus my attention on the battle. The computer actually did a little bit better maneuvering this time. They didn't have the best placement with their troops, but they did in several cases get around on my flanks and at least made me go on the defensive a little bit, which is not typically the case. Usually you can get on the computer's flank real easy, and because they didn't give me that, it was big time trouble for me. So I had to make some quick adjustments to try and fight them off, and it worked, fortunately. But the battle's still raging, and there's a lot of Prussians left on the field. So let's see where I have men left. I tried a cavalry charge to help beat back the Prussians over here. They just had my men severely outnumbered. I may not win this battle still, to be honest. It's very close. If I do win it, it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory, to be sure, which is really more of a victory for the Prussians, because if I leave this battle without enough troops to continue my assault on the Prussian capital, then I'm the one that loses, really. And that's because I just, if I can't keep the pressure up on them, then there's not a whole lot of good that I can do. I'm going to actually retreat those troops a little bit. Some of the Prussian troops are reforming, which is bad. I don't really have the men to spare for this kind of fighting, so it's an unfortunate pain. I'm not sure where my general's at. There he is. I have these couple of little cavalry units I need to pull into action. Just rout, you freaking Prussians! Jeez! So annoying. Alright, let's see if I can reform a battle line back here and make the Prussians walk into oncoming fire again. And that should give me a slight advantage in that vicinity. I just need to knock out this Prussian unit over here. There is a Prussian cannon there, and a whole unit of line infantry that's still back there. That's not good. Yeah, so there's plenty of Prussian troops left on the field to cause me even more damage. So I'm gonna have to be smart about how I finish this battle. Just the sheer number of AI and the fact that they maneuvered themselves slightly better caused a whole lot of issues for me. I definitely need to take out these cannons. I'm gonna try and pull these horsemen through here. Use them for a temporary distraction and go hit those cannons. My reformed line back here ought to be able to fend off these Prussians for long enough. The only problem is there's Prussian cav here. It's definitely bad for me. This Prussian unit over here still hasn't routed, which is unspeakably annoying. Fire, you wieners! Prussians are standing just outside my musket range. Yeah, you can see my reform line over here served its purpose. That cav got decimated, and these Prussian troops are going to get hit pretty hard as they move into position as well. You can see some of them starting to waver in route, so repositioning there was good for me, and the fact that the AI didn't use its cav to keep me from pulling off that maneuver was an absolute failure on the part of the AI. I'm going to have to pull these troops back because I have a full unit of line infantry on my flank at this point. I did manage to break up the Prussian cannons here, though. There's still 2 full units of Prussian line infantry, though, so that's really not good for me. I do have my general's bodyguard still. I'm going to pull him back to safety. And I'm going to fall back one more time. Come on, what the heck? There we go. Sometimes it, you try and click and drag your troops, there's fences and stuff, it'll mess everything up. Alright, so I'm going to rush all my troops back. I got my general. Hopefully he'll provide a little bit of morale support. Like I said, I've got 2 full units of Prussian line infantry still in the field. There's one way back here, so hopefully it doesn't arrive in time to support the rest. Let's fast forward a little bit. So this has been a very tough battle. Like I said, just the sheer number of the Prussian troops was very, very detrimental for me. And the fact that they didn't blob up in the center like they usually do was also bad for me. So it would have really been helpful had the computer managed to do its typical blob up in the center. But if I can at least deliver this defeat to the Prussians, that'll be handy. And then maybe I can just retrain this army while it sits in front of that bridge, and I'll be able to keep the Prussians from really coming into my territory. But as you can see, this defense that I'm using here will probably be successful. Definitely want to keep my general alive. I'm getting him out here just in case I need him in a hurry. I'm going to hope I don't, though. I'm actually running out of ammo in some of my units because of the number of Prussians that have had to be shot. So yeah, I may have to resort to a bayonet charge, which is going to also be bad, like I said, because there's at least 240 Prussian line left, plus another 58 there. So I'd be outnumbered in the event of a bayonet charge. I'm not sure if the Prussians have researched bayonet technology yet as well. Let me... yes, they have. So yeah, I don't want to get in a bayonet fight with these guys, because I'm not sure that it would go all that well for me. Here they are doing a blob up formation, though, so I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to quickly rush these troops onto the Prussian flank, because the Prussians are blobbing up here. Sounds like there's a Prussian cannon that's back online. That isn't going to cause me like a whole ton of damage. It's more so just going to be bad on my morale. I'm actually going to run those men back into that building. Perhaps I can make a last stand in that building. Reposition these line infantry here. Let's see. if this Prussian cav wasn't back here, I could go take out, I don't know, maybe my general can take down this cav. It's just a regiment of horse. But, you know, general's bodyguards aren't typically very strong. Alright, so I captured the building. I'm going to use it to hold my flank. And then I'm going to reposition these line infantry here for maximum fire effect. This is kind of risky, but I'm going to take my general in here. And charge this reg of horse. Maybe I can get a kill on it. And of course my general's bodyguard charge killed none of the enemy and killed one of my horses. Tell me how that makes sense. A unit of horses standing still takes a charge for no losses, and I actually lose 2 horses. Fighting enemy cav on the campaign is actually excruciatingly annoying because they're just better than yours all the time. Like, even if yours are better, theirs are better, is kind of the way it seems like. And here this unit of cav is chasing my general, which I didn't really expect and is not good for me. So now I'm going to have to try and form a square and get rid of this unit of cav in a hurry, and I have to hope my general doesn't get killed either, because that's going to have a morale effect on my army. Yeah, I've got cav behind my line, which is really bad. I might have to actually sacrifice my general here in order to... Oh, we killed the enemy general. That's good. I got lucky there. Let's just hope my general doesn't get killed. Just rout, please. Driving me crazy. Thank you. I did manage to rout the enemy general's unit. That's good. I'm going to run my general out of that vicinity of that firefight because I don't want my general getting shot. The Prussians have me outflanked here, so I'm going to reposition my troops once again. I actually have one of my troops is wavering there. That's not good. Can you blame them though? I mean, they've sat here and fought for so long that they literally have no ammo left. Anyway, I'm going to quit recording because it's just insane. I'll show you the outcome when I get there. I just don't want to spend too much time on this recording. It was very much a Pyrrhic victory for me. Even though I killed way more of the Prussians than they did of me, you can see that there was more of them remaining than there was of my own troops. So, yeah, that was very, very painful loss for me. I'm going to go ahead and let this turn end, and then that's probably going to be it for this either video or set of videos. I'm not sure how much it turned out to be. We'll see if I actually get any income this turn. Probably not. We'll find out. If the Ottomans ever finish their turn, that is. There we go. Goodness, sometimes it takes forever when the turns end. Hurry up! Alright, I quit recording there for a second because it's taking so stinking long to end that turn. Alright, so we made it through the end of that turn. I have a small amount of money now. Not much. Of course not much. I haven't had a lot of money since I entered this extremely long and drawn-out war with Prussia and Austria. I really need to retrain these troops. I don't have enough money to do so. I only have enough money to retrain like 3 units. It's awful. So, and then, you know, here's some more remnants of the Prussians. I'm just going to have to retreat back to my territory. I just can't stay that far exposed, and hopefully I'll have some more money soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these videos. We'll continue our insane war against Prussia and Austria soon. See you then.